right. So it's Christmas Eve,
Yes, happy Christmas Eve. That
and
sounds weird.
what is it? 10 o'clock?
Mm-hmm. Almost 11.
Almost 11. So that means we have to be done with this podcast before 12 o'clock because everyone
think
will
we can
expect
do
us
it.
downstairs. So you had a lot to tell me downstairs. I know,
Told you already.
off record.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to ask you a question. What have you learned from your past relationship? Like, what do you take with you for future relationships if you decide that you want to have a
I'm
relationship
not
with a person?
looking for a man right now or anytime soon. But what I did learn from this past relationship and my other
Yeah.
is even though people show action, you know when they said action speaks louder than words.
Yes.
Alright, half of the time it is true, but sometimes it is bullshit. People,
How? Explain to me.
how do I'm trying to like
So
give an
what
example that's
actions-
not noticeable.
Right. Okay. So like when someone says "I love you," and then their actions don't.
Like when someone, like when you know what love is.
Well, I don't know. I think everyone has a different interpretation
Well,
of
whatever.
what love is. So like, let's use that example. So someone says "I love you,"
Mm-hmm.
right? And they're not hugging you to make you feel like you loved, or they're hugging you and they don't tell you they love you, but they want you to know they love you. I mean, which one is it?
Kind of like that, yeah.
Like they hug you, they
Mhm.
kiss you, they shower you with like gifts, but they never tell you.
And then like the thing, like they'll be like, "Oh, I promise I won't do this. I promise I won't do that." And
but
then
they keep doing it.
yeah, or they'll try to like show it and then like not show it like again.
Damn.
It's I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
like dealing with children.
yes.
It's like dealing with babies. I
Yes.
won't do that again. And then they
And,
end up like putting their hands in the cookie
I
jar again. You're like,
also
what are you doing?
learned. I also learned that
That sound familiar, Damien?
I'm never again gonna let anybody control me or change me, because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was happy, but for a couple months I was not. And
So
it was
so
maybe
were you
6
were you
months.
unhappy or longer than you were happy?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
damn, that's not cool. Yeah.
I know it wasn't cool, and there's a lot of things that happened in relationship that I could have left, but I didn't, because I was willing to make it work.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna give up, like we can do this and stuff, but like it just got out of hand.
Well, no, that was a good approach that was a good approach on your end. So you decided that, hey, I'm gonna see if we can get back to the way it used to be.
Yeah.
And if we can't, then it's probably just not meant to be.
We were gonna be friends, but even then it wasn't working out, and I'm like, yeah, no, like I'm
Well,
not
it
gonna.
is what it is, right?
I'm
I mean,
okay. Like, I'm okay. Like, people usually lie, like, oh yeah, I'm okay. No, I'm actually really okay.
So you wish him the best.
Of course.
All right.
I don't hate him. I actually did text him that I hope him and his family
Get through whatever.
Yeah,
they're going through.
and I hope that his wishes come true. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's a good way to look at it, because now you got to focus on yourself now.
Mhm.
And so a good way to focus on yourself is by being able to complete these podcasts.
I
and
pretty much
and-
explained everything in that last text that I gave him.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I hope he took it well.
I hope so too, but
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everyone's interpretation or the way that they want to take things is different.
He can
Right.
go both ways. He can be like an asshole,
Understanding
like whatever, understanding. He can be hurting right now. I don't know, but I hope he's doing good, and I hope in the future that he keeps doing good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll move on. We'll move away from that now. Fuck, man, this vacation, I feel like I'm getting fatter even though I'm going to the gym. I could feel it right now, like the little belly flap over my button on my pants.
Damn.
And I've
man.
never had that issue before. It's weird. It's like I feel like I'm going downhill now. Like earlier, our neighbor came out and Damien was like, "Hey, he got larger." And I was like, "Yeah, he did."
Wait, talking to Damien? Oh, talking about Damien?
No. Damien called out a neighbor of ours,
Oh.
and he said he got larger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No names, but He just called him out saying it got larger, and it's not the person you would suspect. It's the least suspicious person that you would say that about. So that's so it was interesting. But anyways, yeah, we got all types of food down here, right? I mean, well, we got finger foods. We got shrimp, and then
sushi.
I think sushi, and then we have nachos, and then tamales, and then we had macaroni and cheese,
and we have
and
ponche.
then, oh,
I mean,
you guys have?
Yeah,
you
we
guys
have ponche. It's that in that big ass pot.
All right, so
downstairs.
ponche, and then you have AJ's delicacies, which is the, what was it, like a potato salad of some kind?
No, potato with sausage and vegetables. I don't know.
See, it was potatoes with sausage, and you know the first thing he told me? Have you tried my sausage? Like some fag. I some fag. I
You just took it the wrong way.
No, the way he said it, he goes, "Have you tried my sausage?" I was like, dude, come on.
Oh my god.
You know, and then later on, he was trying to tell Krista that he wanted to take her place and go to Vegas.
Yeah.
I want to know how I know you're gay. Yeah. Other than that, I can't wait till 12 o'clock. I don't have anything special for me. And then I can't wait for tomorrow. Breakfast with everybody.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
The only thing it's not going to be fun is cleaning up after all you mofos.
We're not even dirty, though.
It's not that you're dirty. It's that sometimes people just drop little things and it all piles up. But
okay,
I told Krista I'm having the robot work 24/7 tomorrow. He's working. He ain't got no day off. No double pay either. No break time.
I'm so done.
He's just going to work all day. Robots are the new slaves, dude. Sounds harsh, but robots are. I mean, cell phones, they could be used, if they're plugged in, they could be used 24/7. Ain't no one giving that processor a break. Exactly.
I mean, I've been giving mine a break for like maybe 2 days.
2 days.
Like when people hit me up, I'll leave them hanging for like 2 days, and I'll get back to them and be like, "Oh, my bad." Like,
yeah, especially if it's something that isn't important.
No, yeah, and like I don't check my social media like that anymore. So it's like my phone's chilling there. It's always on a high percentage on battery. So I'll go
like 2 days later, 75%. You're like, oh.
Yeah, no, seriously. I wake up and it's like 85. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay.
Be like, yeah. Well, that means that nothing important is actually happening. Not with your life, but I'm just saying with anyone else. Maybe they see no urgency in trying to get a hold of you to be like, hey, Kim.
Even if they do,
this is what's happening.
Even if they do, I'll
just got pistol whipped.
Even if they do, I'll read it and I'll be like, I'll text them later.
Be like, yeah, you got pistol whipped. Whatever. Fuck off. I'm on a break. I'm on a hiatus.
Like a friend texted me today and was like, oh, I got in a fight with my sister. I'm like, okay.
What do you want me to say?
Like,
beat that bitch up.
I was just like,
you should have instigated a fight.
No.
Should have been like, what'd she say? Oh, she said this. You should have said it back.
No.
You should have called her out. You should have taken her dirty laundry out.
No.
I'd be a bad friend.
You're bad.
I'd do it just to like stir the pot. Because I wouldn't stir my own pot. Just because I know what happens when you stir the pot. But when I get someone else to stir a pot, it's a lot easier to watch.
You're evil.
But I can't
wouldn't.
sleep with myself though. It depends on which route it takes. Like if that person ended up taking it to a level which I didn't think it could be taken to, say for example, she takes out a butcher's knife and butchers her sister.
Oh.
I'd be like, whoa. I instigated that whole thing. And knowing California, they'd probably take me to prison.
Oh yeah.
Just because I said, you guys should fight.
Just beat her ass.
Even though, just because I said beat her ass. I didn't say chop her ass up. I said beat her ass. But, you know, even though California's fucking, the idiots who run this country, this state, would practically put me in prison because somehow I'm responsible. Even though they could have both ignored me at any given point. They could have been like, this dude's crazy. Like, fuck this guy telling us to fight. We're blood. No, instead one got a butcher knife and chopped the other one. But no, the one who gets the harsher sentence, it's going to be me. Also, because I'm a man, and if it's two women,
True.
yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, for the first time ever, we're gonna fry a man, and they're gonna be like, his name's Christopher Montoya. Well, why are we frying him? Oh, because he instigated a fight between two women and one got butchered. Oh, did he have the knife? No. Okay, then fry him.
This sounds familiar.
It sounds like the path we're on. That's what it sounds like. Oh man, but yeah, instigate a fight.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm that friend that minds my own business, and if you want to tell me things, go ahead.
You're the type of friend that disappears for 2 days.
Yeah, I'm the type of friend that people would be like, "Where you been?" Minding my business. That's where I've been.
In my cave, where it's nice and safe.
Mm-hmm.
Safe from you, safe from them, safe from everybody.
Safe from all the fakes and people. Yep.
I'm telling you.
Don't need that shit in 2019.
I'm telling you, this song that I'm almost done with.
Uh-huh.
I should be done with it by hopefully tomorrow night. It's my favorite so far.
All right.
It's my favorite so far.
Is it about everything that, like, I've been talking to you about?
Yeah, it's.
All right, bet.
And I'm essentially saying, but I'm only human. Like, don't blame me. Like, I'm only human.
Yeah.
I'm reacting how I think you would react as well if I was as crazy as you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only human, so don't get mad when I call you out on it.
Yep. Damn.
That's what I'm
Where
saying.
were you a couple months ago?
That's my track. That's my track.
Where
And
was
the name
this
of the
song?
track is called I'm Only Human.
Where was the song when I needed it months ago?
It's still relevant. I feel like that song, like of all, now I have some good songs, but of all my songs, I think that one is probably the most something that would be relevant today, tomorrow, next week for anyone who listens to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not talking about just my situations, but I'm talking about like a situation in general in which I think a lot of people can relate to. It's vague so that you can attach it to anything. So what, you gotta sneeze?
Yeah.
Sneeze, just sneeze away from the mic.
My nose is like.
Because I think
itchy.
you're the one who put boogers on my mic.
No.
I was looking at that shit and I was like, there's
That you
fucking
were like,
mucus.
that was funny. You're
Either
like,
that
you were like, what the fuck is on my mic?
Either that or it's butt skin. Someone was trying to stick that somewhere.
Booty crumbs.
Oh, about to get pink eye. Yeah. So anything that you have downstairs that you think you got that was on a list that you had?
Damn. I didn't expect anything this Christmas.
Good, because I didn't get you nothing.
I hate you. But no, I didn't make a list. I didn't ask for anything. No, I didn't expect anything this Christmas from nobody.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah.
I was just cool with everyone coming by and like me matching PJs with Krista and everybody.
Oh, you mean tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
Like
I'm
that
talking about
tradition
like
that-
I mean in general, like tonight and opening gifts. Like, was there
I
any
didn't expect anything. No.
nothing?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh, all right. Neither did I.
Damn. We're getting
I mean,
old.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted an
Underwear and socks.
Nah. Nah, I didn't want underwear. So I'm bound to get that. No, you know
yeah,
what?
that's why.
No, you know what? She didn't get anything this year because of everything that happened.
Yeah.
But,
this December was like, whoa.
This December was whack. Just
It-
because of that. It's just because of that.
Left and right, everything was like.
No, because it, like, I gotta be honest with you, like it derails like the time, like the way it derails everything that you had planned in advance, and then on top of that, it kind of, I mean, it obviously it destroys the mood, not entirely, but a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and so you feel a little awkward. I mean, I can only imagine what it feels like with people who were really close.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to feel even, you know.
Like a lot of people, when I
Like-
went back on Facebook, people were like, I don't know why, but this Christmas doesn't feel like Christmas. People are like, we're not happy. And I'm like, what is going on?
Yo, I was talking to Krista about that, and I told her that the driver
Mm-hmm.
and my dad were having a conversation. They were arguing, okay, for a bit. They were like, well, them and another person, another driver were arguing. They're like, he was telling them, he goes, no. He goes, when you go to Los Angeles, the streets are not lit up the way they used to be. He goes, back in the days, they'd be lit up. And you made you feel like it was Christmas. He goes, and he asked me and he asked my dad, does it feel like Christmas to you? And I had to be honest. I was like, no.
It didn't.
No, not really. It doesn't feel like Christmas. It feels like vacation.
You would see lights and trees and stuff, but it didn't. You didn't feel like that Christmas spirit.
Yeah. Exactly. And so, and I think maybe even when we went and got our tree, it didn't feel very Christmassy.
Like whatever, getting the tree decorated.
Yeah. Like we got the tree and
yeah.
Even the guy who was helping us out wasn't like very cheerful, and like he wasn't in a Christmas spirit to sell us the tree.
Yeah, it was
just selling another product. He was just like, oh, here's a tree, do you like it? Okay, what do you want me to take it for you? Yeah, okay. Bring your truck. Okay, I'll throw it in the back. All right, see ya. That was it. Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. Like there was no connection whatsoever.
Yeah, no.
The only thing that was probably fun was picking out gifts for everyone, because of how it happened. It hit me up at like, I think we got the notification from all the vendors from all the companies that we were actually looking at, and it was the Black Friday. But I was like, I'm not going to no store. I'm not gonna show up there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order all that shit online. Sure enough.
Yeah.
I ordered everything online. I just did not want to go to any store whatsoever. Unless it was a necessity, like it was necessary for me to go, I would have gone, but I didn't. Don't get me wrong, there were some things I wanted, not needed. But I was like, I can hold off maybe until next year. Like I want a new computer. Like I want a more up-to-date computer. But my computer can do what I need it to do. But man, they've got some computers that would rip. They're like, they rip. That's it.
They rip.
They'll tear anything apart at this point. Anything that I'm running, it'll tear it apart, and I won't have to worry about it for a while. Getting outdated or anything. I mean, I'm still rocking a Samsung Galaxy 5. This shit is slow,
it still
man.
Works, it's cool,
it still works, but man, is it slow.
Yeah, but we always tell you to get a new phone. You're like, for what? Why?
I've been debating that, but we'll see. Because at some point,
get an iPhone.
Thought about getting an iPhone simply because it has the tracker.
Yeah, just get one.
And you can see where everyone else is at. And then I think I want to get one for my dad as well. Wait, is that what you have right now?
No, I have the Galaxy J7 Star.
That's crazy. So why are you promoting the Apple?
Well, because your son and your wife have one, so.
Oh.
And
I thought you were promoting it from your point of view.
This phone is like an iPhone.
It's not an iPhone though.
Well, no shit. I just said it's a Galaxy J7 Star.
It's like a Galaxy. It's like a Samsung.
No, it's like whatever.
Because Apple uses a different software. You got Android and then you got OS, right? The Mac iOS, Mac iOS. Yeah.
I have an iPhone too, but it's the 5, I think.
The iPhone.
iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need a new phone. I didn't want to get one at the end of this year, and I told my dad we'll debate it at the beginning of next year and see if we'll pick up an iPhone.
My dad needs a new phone.
Wait, his is bugging out still?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to start the year with fucking new phones. I just hate this whole thing. So check this out. When you buy a phone and you bring it in and you have them set it up, you're not paying. Well, first of all, you're not paying for the phone at an outright price, right? Like phones nowadays, they're like $1,000. But they make it seem like you're not paying $1,000 because they add it into your payment. Like you finance a phone. Like, man, are we getting poorer or what? I mean, people are financing phones. Damien he had shown me this one website where you can buy shoes. People can buy shoes and make monthly payments on shoes. Tell me, is that not being broke or what?
Yeah.
Like,
On
who the
shoes?
fuck says I'm gonna borrow money to fucking buy shoes?
Why even do that if you can't afford it?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That is crazy.
Like, yo, I want these $300 sneakers, but I can't afford it right now. But if I pay you $5 a month for 12 months, you know, I'm cool. Like, there's people out there like that. So when you see people rocking shoes now, I only see you finance this shit. Like, you don't own those. Like, that's how I feel. Like, you finance these.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Right?
What the heck? I didn't even know about that.
Neither did I. When I saw the option to finance, I'm like, finance? Who the fuck finances shoes? Like, you finance a house. You finance a car.
Yeah.
Shoes, bro?
Oh, shit.
The fuck? I'm telling you, man, we getting poor, dude.
Damn.
That's what it is. And people trying to pretend like they're richer than they really are. Like they said, most of them
It's like
rappers and shit, they're
just
poor.
rich, the rich just poor.
Yeah, it's true. Like, the people who flaunt it ain't got it.
Mm-hmm.
The people who got it don't flaunt it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the truth.
Damn,
I mean, unless you're like a multi-billionaire
man.
and you're known as a multi-billionaire,
Yeah.
then your flaunting is still even modest.
Yeah.
Right? Like Warren Buffett drinks a Coca-Cola, still eats at McDonald's, and he drives the same fucking car he's been driving for a long fucking time. And this dude's a billionaire.
Like who's the guy that created Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Didn't that dude buy like an entire island and try to block off all his neighbors by building a wall?
No, but what I'm saying, like, when he dresses is like a regular tee,
He just,
sneakers and pants
and sandals,
and a scarf.
I think, right? Doesn't he wear
like
sandals? Like, even what's his name was very, very simple in the way he dressed was Steve Jobs. Right? I think it was always a black turtleneck, long sleeve black turtleneck, right? With jeans and like sneakers.
Who's the other rich guy? I can't think of him right now.
There's a shitload of them. Depends on who you're talking about. Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook?
No.
Tom from MySpace?
No. Oh, shoot. I forgot of it.
Dude, that
Our
guy's,
first friend.
That guy, like, yeah, I know, right? He was everyone's
I would
first
always
friend.
try to delete him, and it was impossible.
Yeah, no, he
I
was
was
watching
like,
you.
Damn, man.
Yeah, he was a clinger.
Maybe that's why he deleted my MySpace like 3 times, because he knew I was trying to delete his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, and that dude's traveling the world. He's
Good
been
for
traveling
him.
the world because he sold MySpace.
Mhm.
And I think, MySpace, right? Yeah. He sold MySpace to an investment firm. That investment firm then, I believe, turned it around and sold it to Justin Timberlake.
What does he need MySpace?
I have no
What
idea, and
the
I still
heck?
haven't heard anything from it. So I think that was probably one of his worst investments ever. He's probably like, fuck, dude, I need to drop another album. Get my money back.
Oh,
You know? But, I don't know why you would buy MySpace again. Like, it makes no sense to me. You know? But that's what's going to happen with Facebook, too, at some point. People are going to drop that shit, and they're going to move on to the next fad.
and Instagram.
Same thing with Instagram. Something
And
will come along.
Snapchat.
Same thing. All
Yeah.
these things. Like, right now, they're the current thing. But everything that's technology dies. It goes
Twitter.
the way
I
of,
forgot about
of the
Twitter.
dodo bird. Yeah. I mean, it all gets replaced. Like, back then, people never thought that anything would come in and compete with Yahoo.
Mhm.
Yahoo is like hardly anything you would compete with because everything else is like better. You know, like Google, Mozilla Firefox.
I like Google.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying is like a lot of people
Google
use.
Chrome.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
it's funny because I work with a lot of people who they always trash like Microsoft products and they're like, "Oh, you use Internet Explorer?" I'm like, "Yeah, it comes with the computer, so why am I going to go around and try to use something that I don't want to that isn't built for that computer?" I mean, yeah, I know it's just a search engine, but I mean, it makes no difference in what I do. So, you know, I mean, yeah, I download Chrome and I download Mozilla Firefox, but
Mhm.
I mean, it doesn't, in my opinion, I mean, when I'm looking for something specific, it pops up.
That's funny. Like, I
I
think I've only used Firefox. Like, dang, I don't even.
I just like using Firefox because of their whole, you know, I don't know. I feel like they may actually care about your privacy
Oh, okay.
as opposed to some of these other companies. I think, I don't know. Let me ask you something. This one, there was an issue about Facebook selling information,
Oh snap!
from the people who use their services.
Okay.
So I mean, keep in mind, you use their services, they charge you nothing for it, right? But they have to track your I guess your data, and then they sell it to a third party, which then promotes the type of advertisements that are necessary, right, to target you to be able to buy these things. Are you for or against that? Like, how do you feel about them doing that? Now, keep in mind, what they're targeting are specific to who you are, like what you like. Like maybe in the past you've ordered like those type of socks and you like different colors, and now they're just throwing recommendations as advertisements saying like, hey, I think you'll like this, and you may like that, and you may like it. And sometimes they're right. Sometimes they're right. They're like, oh shit, I do like that.
I barely got on Facebook yesterday.
What do you mean? You just created an account yesterday?
No, but I'm saying is like I
was
haven't
like,
used
dude,
it in
you're
a
late.
long time, and I barely got back on it yesterday. So I haven't really been like liking and sharing anything. But if I do like a picture of like a dress or like puppies and stuff, it'll be like Shelter or Zulu dresses. I'm like, what the heck? Like,
yeah,
that's insane. Like, yeah, but
are any of those things that you wouldn't enjoy? Like, you would have Googled those things
no.
outside of, okay, so that's what I'm saying. So those ads are just placed there because it doesn't know yet what you like or what you've purchased or
does YouTube does that thing too.
What?
The ads?
Yeah, but the ads are I don't think the ads in YouTube are specifically targeted to that person. I think they're targeted to the majority of the audience that may be watching this type of video.
Okay.
Like, you're not going to see, I personally, I'm not going to see like a high-end, like a luxurious automaker, for example, trying to push their car on a baking channel. Like, I feel that would be, they wouldn't utilize it appropriately, like in their advertisement space. Like, they would be better off doing that on a mechanic show, right? Like on a very popular mechanic show. Like, they would advertise that particular vehicle to try, because the audience knows about cars, and so they're watching cars, and so now they're going to want to buy the car. Unless they twist the advertisement somehow, make it seem like it's appropriate to be baking inside that car. You have enough room to bake in a car. You know what I mean? Like, it somehow attracts the people who are watching it, and they can say, oh yeah, I just saw what's her name cook a dozen brownies, and this guy's eating 12 brownies in the back of his Audi. He's got enough room to pack Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that dinner in there. So yeah, maybe it caters to them, but it depends on how they package it. But yeah, you just don't randomly throw a fucking commercial anywhere. You have to target your audience.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're random. Sometimes they're random as fuck. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, where they're talking shit about something, and then that's what the advertisement, and you're like, what the fuck? They're just they're trashing you on this fucking YouTube video, and you're advertising for them. Like, all right. Yo, so with 2018, obviously it's not a wrap yet because it's not New Year's. What were some of the most fucking annoying songs that you heard in 2018 so far? I mean, as of today.
I wouldn't really know because I don't listen to the radio. It's more like Spotify and listening. How
many times have you skipped a motherfucker on Spotify? A lot.
The thing is, I don't skip my music because I only add what I like.
Oh wait, okay. So you're playing your playlist.
I don't play like the random.
So you don't randomize. Okay, you don't random it. Okay.
But shoot, maybe like 6ix9ine. I'll skip a 6ix9ine song.
A 6ix9ine. Well, you don't like screaming. You don't like fake. You don't like wanksters.
No.
What?
I like white boys.
Like what? Machine Gun Kelly?
Ew, man. I knew I should have said that because No.
I have to pick the ugliest. Okay, all right. I take that back. Post Malone's.
Oh my.
That dude looks like.
You got me fucked up, man.
Yo, is it me or does he look like he smells? I'm not. Like it looks like he's. I mean, I know he's balling. I know he's rich. But
He's probably a cool ass person.
He's
but-
probably a cool ass person, but you can't tolerate him for more than a minute in a car with the windows rolled up on a summer night.
Oh,
No, like he looks like he smells like
watch
his.
him smell like. Watch him like he does smell good.
Now watch him smell good. He smells like a fucking advertisement from like Gucci cologne and shit. And you're like, damn, dude.
No, when I mean white boys, I mean like a Shawn Mendes, a Justin Bieber, a
Yo,
Brendan Urie.
you don't think Shawn Mendes is gay? He kind of gives off a vibe like he's gay.
I was watching a video about that, how he doesn't like that people think he's gay and that he tries to prove people that he's not, so he hangs out with a bunch of women. But then he was talking about, he was like, I don't have to prove myself, so no, I don't think he's gay.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right.
You know when someone's gay.
I don't know. No, I don't know, man. Elton John had the world fooled for a long time. That fool had a family. And then he came out and he goes, yo, I'm gay. Boy, what was his name? No, I was going to say Boy George. Now that motherfucker is gay. Look, he makes some good fucking music, but that dude was gay, dude. He had colorful fucking hair. I was like, wait a minute.
Are you gonna mention when the little boy was like, hey, you're gay or some shit? Remember you were telling me about that?
Oh, yeah. Sugar gay. Sugar gay. He got all defensive, dude.
Said something
He
about
was-
I'm gonna fuck you in the
Yeah,
ass.
and the cameraman said, "No, bro, don't say that."
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah, someone go fuck
Cody-
this guy."
Cody Cole did that video of
Yeah,
it.
the
that's-
reaction.
That was so funny. That was so
They
funny, man.
speaking of Cody Co, I saw the most recent cringe.
Have you seen their new music video? They made
Oh,
a
is
new
that
song.
the one where they're not flossing or
Yeah,
not balling
yeah.
or something like that?
Yeah, I saw it on Noel's Instagram. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, they got a new mixtape out,
Mhm.
so that's real
Tiny
cool.
Meat Gang.
Yeah, that's it's.
But
that
what were you
shit's
gonna
cool.
say about the cringe video?
They had a new cringe video where they were both on it and they were cringing at this one couple. It's called, the name of the video is called You.
I don't think I've seen it yet.
Oh man, that shit is, I thought it was hilarious, but I couldn't watch the entire thing, not because of them. I thought everything they were doing was perfect. It was funny, but the shit that had me cringing, it had me cringing, and I don't cringe really. I tend to like absorb things, rather easily. I could just watch it and then walk away from it, have an opinion, and that's it. But this was just so hard to watch. It was so awkward. It was this woman who met this guy at like Whole Foods, and after 2 months they moved in together.
What?
And like the video, the way that the way they edit their video, the way they had everything together, it didn't seem authentic. I don't know, it just gave me some weird vibes, man. It was some weird fucking vibes. Like, they were both hippies, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, nothing wrong with being a hippie, but they just, I don't know. I feel like they're like little children who are gonna hang on to a toy for like 2 months, and then after those 2 months, that toy gets old. They're just gonna chuck it with the rest of the toys that they've had, and then they'll find the next toy that they love for 2 months, and go on and on and on and on. That's what that video's like. You gotta watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it after this.
Yeah.
Ow.
No, but their music videos are pretty. They're interesting. I saw that notification, because I am subscribed to him.
Yeah, same.
And I like to watch his shit because it's interesting. It's funny.
My favorite video that they've done for their Tiny Meat Gang was Super Zan.
Is that the one where they come out of like the van and they got like they got Zans and everything?
Yeah, that
Okay.
one. That one.
Yeah.
I had that shit play on my Spotify.
Yeah, it's funny because these dudes are like making it happen and they're not even being serious.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like, they were supposed to be a joke because, like,
Yeah.
all the YouTubers are trying to be rappers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like that.
It's like at first they made fun of all the the Instagram comedians
Yeah.
and the the Viners. But it's funny, wasn't he a Viner?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was a Viner, and he like a lot of Viners became YouTube, stars or
Supposedly YouTube. Instagram comedy, but the half of the shit's not even funny.
it's not.
It's not. It's rare to like be like, oh, that was funny. Like that's but
Yeah, no.
even
Not,
like when
the
Cody
shit is
Cole,
like borderline stupidity now.
like
That's
when,
what it is.
Like when Cody Cole's like, this shit's not even funny.
It's not though. Like I've seen the stuff that they have on the
Yeah.
fun, like what's recommended when you type in your hashtag funny or comedy, and it sure enough, man, you dying over there?
I think so.
Oh, good. Well, hurry up.
I'm trying.
Well, yeah, it's not funny at all.
No, it's not.
But yo, man, we need to get like 2 more mics. That'd be awesome.
We do.
And then we'd be able to hook this up, have 2 other people. I remember I told you we should have we should have gotten the Focusrite,
With
the
the
Scarlett
4?
with the 4.
Yeah, remember I told you, and
I was
I'm like,
like,
no, for now, let's
nah.
just do 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
it's
just
just
do
us,
2.
and you're
Let's
like, all right, okay.
Yeah, I'm still I'm still waiting for my paycheck, yo.
Shut up.
No,
You'll-
you just
you'll
remind-
get
Hey,
it.
I'm next year.
No, I mean,
Yeah. It's only a week away. Yeah. But
fuck, am I getting sick? Oh my god.
yeah, I think you might be getting sick.
I hope not. I haven't
Yeah.
been sick in a long time.
Only you could. Let me ask you the question.
I think it's just.
Do you think you're getting sick?
No, it's just my nose is itchy. So I have to
Allergies?
sneeze. Maybe. I hope so.
How does your body feel? Usually your body's a good indicator that you're about to get sick.
I feel good.
How's your mind?
Good. Now.
Your
Is it-
vision?
Oh, my vision's always been ass.
Oh shit. You're getting sick.
What the?
You've been sick since you were born.
That's
No.
not even funny because
were.
I was.
You
I
were.
almost died
Yeah, I remember
like 3
that.
times.
I only
Two, maybe
remember
2.
once. It was because you were breathing in mold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the second time, my lungs collapsed again. One
Yeah.
of them wasn't working.
Yeah, I remember that.
I forgot what the third one was.
I don't remember the third one. But you better make the best of your life while you're here, man. 1 year has
Yeah.
gone by. Hey, but you can say you did a lot this year.
Mhm.
You took some college courses and you completed them.
Mhm.
You got credits for them.
Uh-huh.
And then you
And
transferred so
I
that you
worked
could,
for a couple weeks.
yeah, you worked for a couple weeks. You got to figure out that
Yeah.
usually the people that are in management are fucking assholes,
Mhm.
and they're not people. They're not people's people.
I met new people.
You met new folks,
I went to new places. And
new
stuff.
places.
It was. I'm not like even though
You had some good 2018 memories.
I did.
Even with people who may not be there for 2019, you
Yeah.
got to share some good memories in 2018.
Yeah.
And hopefully those people got to enjoy it as well. 2019 though, like what do you're going to be going into 2019 no expectations?
No.
No, okay.
I am just gonna be positive and try to.
Hey, there you go.
Man, I'm so done with. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna think about anything because like.
You can go full-time school or
Oh yeah, I am.
How?
I am.
Dope.
Yeah.
Get that shit done.
I already told my mom what the hell is happening.
Okay. My mom's secretly clapping. Not because she wants to see you miserable
Yeah.
for a bit, but because she knows that, if you're going to focus on yourself, then that's the most important thing. That's what every parent wants for their child. I think that's what anyone who truly loves someone else, that's what they want the best for.
Yeah.
If we didn't want the best for you, like we probably wouldn't even give a fuck what
I
you're
told my
doing.
mom, I was like, when I'm done with, I have 7 classes left.
Yeah.
And those 7 classes is pretty much my major, so I'm gonna have fun.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
Damn, only 7,
mhm.
and you're done with your
AA.
AA.
Yeah.
Shit, that's crazy.
And then I told my mom,
I mean, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
but
I'm
How
either I'm getting the fuck out of Palmdale, and I'm gonna start doing my YouTube more and pursue my acting. I'm gonna go to acting like classes and improv and stuff like that.
okay.
Start
Dude,
doing it.
Speaking of acting, have you seen that movie of that guy who was an actor? It's a Hulu original.
I don't have Hulu. I have Netflix.
You don't have Hulu?
Mm-mm.
Man. What's the name of that movie?
Did James Franco play in it? Are you
Nah.
talking about that one? Oh no,
The
no.
hu- the huku huka huku hukulu. I don't know. I mean, do you remember the name of the movie? The name of that movie we were watching on Hulu with the scary teddy bear. You get to play a teddy bear. The Hookah.
No, I haven't seen it.
Hookah. Yeah, he does a funny dance. Actually, it's like some crazy ass demonic ritual dance, but the way it ends, it's perfect. It makes you think that you should not be a fucking dick.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
But now I'm talking about like, okay, there's different levels of dick, right? There's like realistic dick, and then there's a dick who's just a negligent dick. Like this guy had a son, neglected him, had a wife, treated her incorrectly. He was fucking violent, and the way things turned out for him were perfect for him to look at what he was doing, but it was already too late. I'll just say that it was too late. Once he realized, it was late. But it's a good movie. Maybe I wouldn't mind watching it again. It was a good movie. I liked it. If Hulu's gonna be dropping shit like that, like Netflix has been dropping some good fucking movies.
Yeah,
like that Bird in a Box.
Oh yeah.
I liked it. It was great. I don't think I was ever bored watching that movie. Like at any point. Like there was always something that I was waiting for. The only thing that I was waiting for that I was disappointed with, I didn't get to see what that fucking creature was. I wanted to see what those creatures were. Were they demons?
It's the same with this one movie. It's called It Comes at Night. It was the word. Do not watch it. I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
Do not watch it.
It's a Netflix original?
No, it was came out in theaters, and me and Linda, one of my friends, went to go watch it thinking it was gonna be good.
And it wasn't.
Oh my god, no, man! I was so mad. An hour wasted. Nothing. This worst movie ever.
And you went to go see it in the movie theaters?
The Dollar Theater.
Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't that bad. It was $1.
I wanted my dollar back. That's how bad it was.
Nah, man. Dollars is worthless. Just give it to them. At least you can come out and say that the movie was worthless. You can prevent them from making any more money.
You know what movie I would see again?
What movie?
Which is funny with the Deadpool one, the Once Upon a Deadpool, where he was reading the
He was narrating it with Fred Savage.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
It was a good movie.
But it's like rewatching Deadpool 1 again.
No. How?
Oh, it's like rewatching what? I thought he was narrating
He was narrating Deadpool 2. It was just PG-13.
Yeah, so he was narrating a movie you've already seen.
I haven't seen Deadpool 2.
Oh, you've never seen it?
No.
Oh, so anyone who's seen it probably... I mean, yeah, maybe they would want to watch it just because there's narration, but other than the narration, it's the same fucking movie, right?
Because I turned on Deadpool 2 and I'm like, oh, this is what I watched, but just... Deadpool narrating it to Fred Savage and Fred Savage interrupting him, and yeah.
Fucking
It was
Fred.
cool.
When
When I seen it, I was like, that's the kid from or that's the man from Little Monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of
The
Little
Wonder
Monsters.
Years. They have it on Netflix.
Yeah, they do. And I'm
They
like,
do. I want to watch it. I want to watch it.
Me
Yeah.
too. I told my mom, like, there's Little
Dude,
Monsters on there.
I don't know why though. Howie Mandel was fucking annoying in that movie.
Who?
Howie Mandel.
Howie.
That's the guy who played the
Maurice?
Maurice.
Yeah.
Maurice was annoying, dude.
I thought Maurice was cool.
No, he was cool, but he was annoying. He was always like, he never stopped. He was
Like
always
ADHD?
yes, yes. He never fucking stopped. It was gross. And then when he peed in that, there's no way that movie, if that movie would have been made today, there's no way that mothers would have allowed that movie to get through that scene.
Why? Because he put pee in the apple
Yeah,
juice.
because he drank all the apple juice, and then remember he pissed in it, and then he closed it.
And I don't see anything wrong with it.
If it happened in real life, of course you would. But
No,
what I know, but in the movie, right? I
movie.
know. But for some weird reason, parents would probably overreact and be like, Oh my God! Like someone would over. I mean, look at
All the white
people.
families.
Everyone overreacts, man.
It's
I mean-
true, man.
I mean, if white families overreact for that, then let's start picking on the browns and the blacks, right? What do they overreact on?
All right.
Like I wonder if I'll get yelled at for
Go on
culture
Twitter.
appropriation if I
Go-
dress up as the Black Panther.
Go on Twitter and you'll find out.
Yeah, I don't want to because I already know that everyone gets quote unquote triggered
Yeah.
over
That's
everything.
why I stay off Twitter because everyone's so annoying.
Like you can't get braids anymore if you're not black. It's called.
That's funny
They'll say that you'll
because
have
Black
culture
Black
appropriation.
people didn't come up with that hairstyle. It was actually the Mayans or whatever Cleopatra was. She had the braids. That's where it came
Egyptians.
from. There you go. Egyptians.
They're dark too.
Mm.
But yeah, but they had, I think, African slaves. Damon, do you remember? Did Egyptians have African slaves? They did, right? That's who they used the majority of the people to build their temples and their pyramids. It's crazy when you think about it. How many slaves they needed to be able to move those blocks. And yet here we are today, and I don't think we can build structures like that. These were huge, heavy blocks that had to be pushed and moved by hand. That's insane. You know that those pyramids are built on the bodies of a lot of dead African immigrants. It's crazy. It's like the Chinese Wall. I think the Chinese Wall has a lot of people, a lot of Chinese prisoners that built that wall. And I think they say that even some of the Chinese dead are built in the walls because they just died and they would just mix their bodies with the concrete or whatever it is that they were working on. It's fucking insane. Like what we're willing to do just for a structure, right? I think Brian, our cousin, he was telling me that one of the buildings, of course I don't know if it's true, but he said that one of the buildings in Vegas that they were trying to build to be the most luxurious and the tallest, that several people had died in that building already, like construction workers had already died in that building before they were completed. So they would always stall because the death of those people would put
how would they
would
die?
stop.
Like, what would happen?
I have no idea. I mean, it could just be again like rumor mill, and there's nothing real about it. But he said that several construction workers would die during the construction of that building.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was built, and I don't know what the name of the place was. He did say something, but
Death Tower.
yeah. Fucking Death Tower. Come and stay in. Is it the 7th floor? Like no one has a 7th floor?
No, is it 13? Isn't it 13?
It's some weird shit. It's probably both. It's probably
I
7 and
forgot.
13. It's some superstitious shit.
Yeah, because the 13, every hotel had a 7th or 13th floor that would always burn down or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like too much of a coincidence. I don't know. I feel like if there are too many coincidences, why risk it?
Yeah.
It just be like, get rid of it. Don't label it as that. Even though it technically, if you were to count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's the 7th floor. It's just not labeled as the 7th floor.
Yeah.
So the curse comes from a 7th floor being labeled 7th or a 13th floor being
That's
labeled
weird,
13th, right? It's superstitious.
Yeah.
It's like people, like there are people who watch games and they feel that only if, like, for example, they wear their jersey but they never wash it. But the minute that the wife washes
my God.
that's it. It's they're like, they lost. They fucking lost and they get all upset.
You washed my shirt.
Why'd you wash my jersey? You know I don't. It had blood on it, you know? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, now they're gonna lose.
No, your team is just ass.
Yeah. Yeah, teams are just ass.
Well,
You know, but sometimes they try their hardest. You can't blame them. They're human too. They go through a lot of shit. I was telling Damien, he was showing me this this video of LeBron James, and he was working out with this other guy, and whether he wins or he loses, there's these like 50 fucking cameras all in his face. So how do you feel? Like, the dude just lost he just lost the championship. You think he fucking feels like going to Disneyland? Like, why would you even ask that fucking question? Like, I don't understand why you would be like, so how do you feel? Look at the guy. He looks like he's about to cry.
Be like, I'm still rich, bitch.
Nah, I don't think he cares. That's not the point. I don't think he cares about the money. He cares about winning. He cares about leaving something behind. Like, he wants to be known for the ages. Like, kids nowadays, you would think that they have forgotten about Michael Jordan, right? But people still know who Michael Jordan is. Now, he wants to have that same type of impact in basketball for years to come. He wants to, so kids be like, oh, I'm like LeBron.
LeBron James.
Yeah, exactly. Like that guy.
James.
Like if I ask a kid, do you know who Charles Barkley is? And be like, who? How about Shaq? Some of them might not know who Shaq is.
Wasn't he from what's that one movie with all the Looney Tunes and all that?
Nah, that's Michael Jordan, fool.
Shaq wasn't in it?
Nah.
Are you sure?
Nah. Shaq was not in it.
Oh crap.
Yeah. Shaq was a rapper. He wore the big old Superman, the big S on his chest. I think he's still a rapper. I'm not sure. He does the Geico commercial. No. He does the insurance, the general.
Yeah. And he did a deodorant commercial too, I think.
You know what?
Man,
Oh, yeah. He
something.
did like an Old Spice, I think.
Yeah, it was, I don't know what the hell it was, but he did it.
He also did he had like a period where he was doing nothing but random commercials. Oh, he did one for orthopedic, like his feet, like insoles.
Was it the yellow bottle?
No, it was like
don't know
insoles, like you put them in your shoes and then like you feel comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
He did one of those. Like it was an orthopedic insole. But he was doing all.
Hey, look at AJ's hating ass coming in here.
Yo, AJ is in the room. Fucking sirens went off, dude. My spider sense went off. I felt like Venom was in the vicinity, you know. But all right, guys. Well, that's it. And
thank you for tuning in.
All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.
So I got one more run and it's gonna be a sight to see. Have to have high hopes for a living, shooting for